So what's going on, everyone? Welcome back to my channel, where today I just wanted to do like a little update video, and I might try and do one of these update videos just every week where I sit down and talk to the camera, and that way I will be able to have at least one update video a week, or just one video where I sit down and talk to you guys, and then hopefully one stream a week as well. Like I said last week or the week before, I wanted to do at least one stream a week. Last weekend I didn't do any videos, and I do apologise. It's mainly because I had a migraine, and if you have any idea how bad a migraine is, you'll understand why I didn't make any videos last weekend. But regardless, I wanted to just sit down and talk. By the way, in this video the lighting is a little bit off, mainly because I'm not using my lighting equipment at the moment. For the pure fact that at the moment, most of my light is coming from the side. That's where my window is. And as you may know, my room is actually sort of being done up at the moment, or it's almost all done. I just need to put my blind up, and I just haven't been bothered to put my blind up, to be honest. And when I have my lights on, it illuminates my room a lot. So people outside can see me right now talking to the camera, for instance. It's a little bit off-putting when I have my lights on and people are sort of looking up into my camera. That's why last week, or the last video I did 2 weeks ago, when I was doing that video, occasionally I'll be looking off to the side like so. And just obviously because it's a little bit off-putting when you know there's people walking past, looking up, seeing what the hell are you doing in that really brightly lit room. But regardless, the lighting's a little bit off, so it might go darker or whatever with the camera trying to adjust to the light. That's mainly when I move forward or back. But anyway, I just wanted to sit down and just talk. I think one of these videos per week, as well as one stream per week, so it'll be on the Friday, Saturday schedule that I'd have. That's very doable, as long as obviously I don't get ill. For instance, migraines, for instance. They really just bedbound me for at least 2 days, so it's horrible having one of those. Other than that, I reckon I'd be able to somewhat keep to that schedule. Like I said, if you don't know yet, I work Sunday to Thursday, and that exhausts me out so much. That's probably why I've had quite a few migraines recently. It's because of the fact I've been so stressed out because of work and stuff. But it's almost like therapy, sitting down talking to a camera like this. It's almost as if you're talking to someone. So it's, it's nice doing so, and I like doing it, I had in mind now, because as you may have realised, Radio Premise doesn't really happen anymore. The podcast that we used to do for Call of Duty Zombies. We haven't done one since the release of Shaolin Shuffle. And that's mainly because of the fact that we had me, Brian, Nathan, and Jesper, aka Cookie, all being the co-host. Cookie now doesn't do YouTube. I don't exactly understand why. I don't know why. But as far as I'm aware, he just doesn't have the time. He's very busy with school and everything. Nathan has taken a break. He still isn't back as far as I'm aware, not properly. Brian's gone over to doing mainly Dragon Ball Z and that type of thing with his channel. His channel's doing it phenomenal. He does also do gaming and stuff, but he's now doing a mixture of stuff, including zombies, but it's not going to be mainly zombies, which leaves only me. At least only me from that little group anyway, of the friends we all used to play together. And I'm sure eventually they'll probably come back into doing zombies again, especially with the release of Black Ops 4 coming out just in 1 year's time from now. But regardless, at the moment that means that it leaves almost nobody to do the hosting for Radio Premise, as I want it to be at least 2 or 3 of us original hosts doing the Radio Premise podcast. So that means at the moment, rest in peace Radio Premise podcast. We haven't done one since Shaolin Shuffle released. As you all know, that was a good 6-7 months ago. So I might be doing a solo podcast. I might start another one, maybe, if I get the time to do it every week. But at the moment, we'll have to just wait and see. That's not going to be something that's going to be immediate either. That's going to be something that I have to think of properly before I actually just go ahead and dive straight into. But eventually I'd like to get back into doing some sort of form of podcast, whether it's solo, whether it's something that I do with a friend. It's something I definitely want to do, because it's just nice and relaxing being able to sit down and talk. Secondly, you might have realised I've not really been playing Call of Duty that much. I actually haven't even played Call of Duty World War II Zombies since I streamed it a couple of weeks ago, literally when it first came out. Main reason for that is, I like the game and everything. I'm just sort of losing my interest at the moment for gaming in general. I haven't really been using my PS4 for gaming. I've been using it for Spotify and things like that, and Netflix. I just don't want to get burned out when it comes to gaming, because you definitely can get burnt out. And I want to save my sort of gaming a little bit. I don't want to get too burnt out and, play it all the time and then just play it for the sakes of playing it, or playing it because of the sakes of, streaming it or something. So for that reason, at the moment, I'm not really playing that much, but I still want to try and stick to that one stream per week. I feel like I can definitely play it once a week if I get the time to. And that's the whole reason why I'm not really playing it that much, why I'm not really doing that many videos at the moment on the World War II Zombies. But it's not to say that I won't be doing videos on the mode altogether. I might start like DLC 1 or something if I get a little bit more interest in gaming. It also ties in with the fact that, again, the time issue. If you have a load of free time, you probably will end up playing games, whereas because I don't really have that much free time, I'm having to end up cramming everything I do socially into 2 days, and it's just really hard to do everything plus playing your PlayStation or streaming or anything else like that on top of that. Thirdly, I want to do a setup tour. It's just some sort of video I want to do, but just sort of show off how my room looks compared to how my room used to look, I guess. And I don't really know if I've got any videos of how my room used to look, but I'm sure like you can get an idea just by how my streams used to be and how my setup used to be. And I just want to basically do a setup tour anyway, but it's not quite finished just yet. I just want to get a few more little bits. I don't know when that'll be though. Probably be quite a while yet. But that's sort of something I've got in my head at the moment that I just want to do. So at some point soon, that'll be something that I'll try to release on this channel, just showing off exactly what I'm using, just so then you're aware if you want to get something yourself, like my headset, my microphone, and everything else. I want to also try and change it up a bit. At some point, I want to try and get closer to the mic, so I want to try and get a sort of microphone arm, so it can be closer to my mouth, so these sort of videos can be a little bit louder, because at the moment I'm having to sit quite far away from the microphone. And it's not really ideal when you're trying to talk to the camera, because it's, you know, obviously it makes it quieter. Other than that, I don't really have a lot to say. I mean, I'm sorry I didn't upload last weekend. Like I say, I had a migraine. It was really horrible. Again, like if you understand, you understand. If you've never had one, you probably won't understand, but it's like a really intense headache. Which basically meant there was no way I could use anything that was like computer related. So I couldn't even write scripts for the second channel. I couldn't even prepare videos for this channel. And it literally just set me back a week. And I just had to like put up with it. And I was just like, okay, fair enough. I couldn't do videos. And the best thing I can do is let you know on Twitter. So if you don't follow me at the moment, just go ahead and follow me on Twitter at MajeraClan. It's the same as my YouTube name, so just type it in to Twitter, you'll be able to find it. I'm sure it's in the description down below as well. Just a little pointer as well for what I was mentioning a second ago about the podcast. I want the podcast to be not to do with gaming specifically, but I just want it to be to do with anything. So for instance, if I was talking to a friend, that would just be having a conversation, and it could literally go on to sort of any topic. And it'll almost be like me and my friend or friends be sitting down talking. There wouldn't be a specific topic, like for instance in the Radio Premise podcast we had certain topics. We normally have like 4 to 5 topics per like episode. My new podcast in some point in the future when I can be bothered to do it will be a bit more improvised, so there won't be any set topics or anything, so each episode could be sort of completely random. But that's just how I want to do it, because I feel like that'll be a little bit more personal than trying to stick on certain topics about a certain like area. Other than that, to my American friends, I hope you had a great Thanksgiving yesterday. And I hope whoever participates in Black Friday gets, you know, all the deals, whatever you need, if you have a good day. I don't really have a lot else to say, so I'm going to end the video here. Thank you for watching, and I'll catch you guys next time. Peace out.